let's go for a take 2. New story. Tutorial campaign. Keeping it on standard. Random seed. Go. Romantic poet, bookish poet, or aloof leader. Future mystic, future hunter, future warrior. We'll take the aloof leader. Oh, actually, I can rename. Hey, Unstable House. As you gifted the game, you can be the first character, and you can name them. Do you want bookish poet, aloof leader, or romantic poet? And then Heaven's Vault was very good. Viva Pinata also very good, if a bit annoying. I like this. I like this. This makes me happy on the inside. Yeah, Peace Hooker. That's a bit close to the line, Deep Paraxis, but welcome back. With a couple of letters, she can be Lance Starscream. You're not wrong. You think they're all good? I can't remember what it was. Let's go bookish. Okay. Do you want just Unstable Deus? I can totally do that. And would you like anything else changing? So basically, if you gift me a game where I can make a character, I will make the character of you. Yes! Yes! Reasons you'll explain later, use Flux? Excellent. Flicks. Let's be close to line them across the boundaries, that is good. Anything else changing on Stable S? Or are you happy with body type, gender male, body type masculine, voice masculine A, and attracted to women? So YouTube, if you're wondering why I'm going to be looking in different directions, I'm having to play this game on my lower monitor, so that's why my nose looks huge. Gender female, things like the rest. Whatever reason you're a male character, that is totally fine. Well, I like the fact that you can have a woman with a beard. That's good. That's good representation. Let's do that. Random romance, yes. Head and face. Because I like customizing characters, and I've been given carte blanche. Those are some angry eyebrows. Do all these faces look angry? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Mostly I just want to explore the character creation area of the game. Hairstyles don't appear to be linked to gender either, so that's cool. What's this? Bookish poet? Oh, bookish poet. We're going full on flamboyance. I'm good with all of that. Let's get some brightness in here, though. Create your friends in Wasteland 3 and XCOM 2. Yeah, a friend of mine played XCOM 2 with all of his friends as the characters. I died in engineering, I believe it was. It was very sad. You know what, we'll just leave that as is. Okay, this is a full character sheet. The story of Flux. Well provided for as a child, Flux had all the advantages, but she sometimes resented the order that came along with them, longing for the rugged independence of lands good and wild. In a grove of cedars, she once happened upon a tree man whose stories of the ancient days captivated her. I put weird emphasis on that, sorry. Flux grew more attentive to the interconnectedness of the people in the land. She saw the best minds of her generation go up in flames, burn high, burn out. What was left but to take up their work? That's what I was doing. And then... Hey! Alive! Very good. Oh, this is my party. Oh, well, if it's party... This me. Who wants to be the third character? Non-binary. Unfortunately masculine. 100% pansexual. I promise I won't do this for every character, don't worry about it. Not so much. Where is my giant nose? I guess that's the best I'm gonna get. Hey, that looks like soccer from Atla. Again, I'm not going to do this for every character. I'm just going to do it for the tutorial, and then probably just... I'll rename characters, but won't go this far into the character creation for everything else. Emo hair. Bring back that hairstyle. It was great. Said no one ever. I'll go with that. Why not? Because I don't like it. Let's go with that. I am very pale. I don't know if it really comes across on camera, but I am incredibly pale. This is green the party, by the way, just so you're all aware of that. Green and brown kind of go well together. I'm happy to leave it as that. What's my story? The local peach grower forbade children like Comrade Bubbles from picking fruit out of their orchards. From across fences, peaches enticed the hungry, obedient child to sometimes painful transgressions. Employed through the tough years, training hands for a cold-eyed huntsman, they learned to live as much in their imagination as in reality. The desperate days were just more opportunities for them. Admiring eyes would cling to them, and power be thrust in their willing hands. Hey, that's like my life story. Who I saw this as ghost streaming? Thanks, man. Sure. Also alive still. Full of potential. Nah. And so, do you want me to just put Lance Starscream? Should I do it? I'll do it. Yes, that's all good. How robot-y can I get with this? Oh. Starscream totally has a goatee. Starscream totally has a goatee. Well, fun fact with the Assassin's Creed games, Cassandra was supposed to be the only playable character in Odyssey. That's kind of metallic grey. Hair colour black. Primary colour red because it's clearly a Decepticon. Technical purple in homage to Megatron. I got you. I got there with the. Or do you want me to do purple and then red? Let's do purple and then red. I won't change any of that. What's Lance's history? A fable was passed down in the town of Caldfountain. It was the story of a boy who saw the world without colour and never knew the difference. His name was Lance. Though many around him trained at music or some other art for the simple sake of their livelihoods, he saw it as a meditation, a means of exploring his innermost self. Walking one day from a dream of a great masquerade in a redwood ballroom, figures pointing to firefly chandeliers, he got an intense desire to wander. Starscream is red, white, and blue. Okay, I can definitely make him blue. Colours. You know what? This will be easier. Yeah, I'll just pull up a reference picture. White's kind of the primary colour, but I've got that covered with the skin tone. It looks like red's the next primary colour. And then a dark blue. We'll go with that. So this is my party. Lance, Starscream, Flux, and Comrade Bubbles. Advanced starting calamities recommended for 0. I'm good. Let's go. You can't see the FPS, but I can, so I will know if it's dropping because of recording things. But hopefully it's fine. Okay. This book. Okay. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Maybe I don't survive the night. Then these words are to my friends. If you find me, be brave, Lance. Flux. This is a warning, but where do I begin? Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Time passes. Concerned with only idle questions and memories, a young man named Lance takes the seasonal road to the town of Dorlizard. How many times have I walked this old road? The nostalgic animal, the human. Call me true to my nature then. Breeze is light that day, birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. Please don't, that's wet. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Flux out of bed. She'll probably be sitting up, blanket wrapped, staring out the window, gnawing a mouthful of old biscuit and telling me to consider to reckon with the... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost amongst the far-off rooftops. Lance hurries towards the town, thinking of Flux, a young woman whom he's known since boyhood. Choose. Rivalry, friendship, or romance. Ooh. Watch me worry and she's fine. She must have tried to cook breakfast again. I mean, I do this right now, I think. Rescue them, right? I mean, it's Starscream, right? It's all about rivalry. I do apologise, I must save face, so I'll move the alert box into place. Thank you for the bits, I'll rhyme for a minute. Now, back to this game, let's get in it. What a choice I must make. Starscream. A rival they'll take. I will do rhyme out so I can read the captions, obviously. Or maybe not so fine. Ugh. Hey, Flux, you here? A fight this soon, let's hope there's a jaunty tune. I'm glad you don't mind, thank you. It's very kind. Another rhyme you shall get after this tutorial, short, I'll bet. Hero has an action left, Hero has no more actions. Okay, so it's just action point system. That's fine. The single mover takes one action, double mover takes both. All heroes get to take their turns, and any order and all enemies take their turns. Okay, I like that combat that initiative system. Right, so overlay. I'm going to move the overlay around and then I'll get back to the rhyming. For a couple more seconds. Right, so the webcam group. Let's put that at the top so you can't see the party. And then... Actually, you know what? If I move the jar over here, all you can't see is the active character. And then if I put the webcam over here, you just can't see the, like, I guess, update box. And I need to move the alert box as well, but you can't see where that is because it's not currently active, because there's no alert to trigger. Right. What rhymes with that? I can't think of a rhyme for what I was going to say. Overlay sorted, game to play. Let's do this the Bubbles way. Camera, drag mouse map to pan, use arrow keys or WASD. Alright, I just click back in the game. Right click to drag orbit? Oh, like that. That's good. A lot of games tie this to middle mouse wheel and I hate that because it breaks my middle mouse wheel every time. I'm just going to... I have to put the fire out, right? And... extinguish. Hopefully you feel like you got your 500 bits worth for the minute of rhyming. Always welcome to suggestions for improvement purposes. Okay, so the bad news, I record at 30 FPS. The good news is the game's at 40, so it doesn't really matter. It was fine. I will take fine for a minute of rhyme. Fine and rhyme is a bit of a weird one, but you can't really... There's not many words that rhyme with rhyme, so... open door. Stand rhyme? Yeah. The fire didn't reach your house, figures. Flux, door is in flames, are you in there? Time, yeah, the herb's kind of the only one that's actually a spelling match. Everything else is just sort of adjacent. Thump. Flux, that idiot. Why is no one... The door unlocks. Click. Flux, shove it open. Yeah, you, what's... Honestly wish you would have skipped. Get inside. Okay, we've got a bow now. Your bow. Yeah, my bow. The blaze is secondary. It's Doom's detail. I heard of these hideous, afflicted-looking... Look, okay? I don't need to be personally assaulted by a game. I've just spent 17 hours of my life playing Dark Alliance. I don't need to play this and get attacked by a game insulting my physical appearance, okay? Okay? We good? We good with that? Good. Garoo! It's Godzilla. But a deer. They stampeded in. I've managed to... Godira. I've managed to trap one behind the house. Small victory. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right, so here, I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. This is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? Oh, we'll go with the pitchfork. Can I have the house if you die? If you don't mind me haunting you. Foe cards. Row. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. What's that symbol? Flux in defensive formation with an ally will take reduced damage from attacks. Okay. I will wait. I was hoping that would work. Partial cover for adjacent figures. Now, is adjacent orthogonal, or is it simply, you know, the four straight lines? Let's find out. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling, reducing incoming damage by 1 does not stack. Okay, so that didn't work. Are you walling? No. Okay, so it's only... It's not diagonals. Good to know. Let us make this deer come to us. Oh god. So 8. I assume 85% chance to hit for 3 damage, 15% for a stunt, whatever stunt is. Okay. I'm content. Strike! Oh yeah, watch this. I don't know what that did, but it did something cool, I assume. Lance Starscream is now a Greenhorn warrior. Lance has grown stronger. Warriors like Lance are built hardy, enduring with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Choose an ability. Blood Rage. Passive. Infuriated by wounds, Lance deals +1 damage for every 2 health he's missing. Okay. Stalwart. Active as a swift action, Lance can disable Stalwart, which grants +3 armor and warding, but reduces his speed by half. Raider. Active ability is a swift action. Lance can start a fire on an empty tile or break a piece of adjacent scenery, dealing 1 damage to all foes adjacent to the scenery. Oh, we'll go with the passive. Flux has grown stronger. Hunters like Flux thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Passive. After a ranged attack against her or any adjacent allies, Flux counterattacks with a ranged attack of her own. Ember arrows. When standing by a blaze, Flux's ranged attacks of 0 damage, 1 shred, and start fires. Or every time Rogue kills an enemy, she enters Great Plane for free. Oh, counterattack, please. I also found a Gwelder belt. Sturdy belt with runes cast on the buckle. Claiming goes permanent, that's fine. He needs all the health he can get if he's taking damage. What kind of suffering did that poor beast endure? At least it's done. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. Damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Comrade Bubbles must be already waiting for us. I hate to say it, but we should both go. Comrade Bubbles? They're at that ruined tower by now. Kind of an outsized hike, given our late start. Maybe, but a later start won't help. Comrade Bubbles will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think... We said we'd meet them. We should. The tower in the hills. We've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go in that direction. Lance and Flux follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Choose. Let them be alive and unhurt. Comrade Bobby said we find out McCoy. Oh, we're going with the friendship route. It's going to be weird otherwise, let's face it. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Comrade Bubbles longer than I have. They're pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Comrade Bubbles may be too focused sometimes, but they don't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around them, but I'd say they're probably up there now. Figuring things out. Trapped in a tower. Scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. Find Comrade Bubbles. Hey, that's me at the old tower. The heroes of Door Lizards are supposed to meet their friend at the old tower. Travel there on the map and scout the tile. Oh, scout down at the bottom. Selected heroes. Cool. So I guess you can have a party up to 5. What is this? Anyway. Let's go. The Great Sea. It's so great. The previous night. The tower where Comrade Bubbles had arranged to meet Lance and Flux is a place they often used to escape to as a child, even though it's 10 days travel away. They know its rooms and floors so well. They could survive being chased through them. Cough, cough. And now I wait, I suppose. Cough. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive. Better have a plan if that beast breaks through. You don't mean any of this, do you, beast? Woof. Flick. You're trapped in whatever sickness has changed you. It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. The emptiness is deep and fragrant, the odour of 10,000 rains that have soaked into stone. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I never... Quack! Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. Huh, beast. I'm also wondering. It's me when chat room's empty. When the chat's empty. Comrade Bubbles bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. That's the name of the game! Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the ancients. It's wild nonsense. How a woodcutter can read the rings inside old trees to find the exact moment a grove began calling itself a forest. Chant of the soil? Lacks any satisfying action. It's told through the mind of a blind, deaf tea grower. Their nose is so sharp they learn the song of the scented earth, and so avoid slaying worms with their shovel. The door lizard dancer? Claims there was once danced a person in so many spinning circles that they stopped moving and everything else began to turn instead. Comrade Bubbles reaches the last word of the final, tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in Comrade Bubbles feels like it's coming loose, but they can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. This is a warning. But where do I begin? Here, in my yondering country. Comrade Bubbles writes. Words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and they're beginning to recognise them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through their body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Comrade Bubbles' head. Subsides. I read it to morning? They lower their bleary eyes. Their story lies before them in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? That's how I feel whenever anyone subscribes, by the way, just so you want to let that. Anyway, they pull the spoon from their pocket, plus spoon. They slide a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy, it has a palm-loving... Spoon, obviously. Open wide, beast, I'm getting out of here. Is that really a choice? Staff or spoon? A rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Okay, so if I were the door... I guess this way. Oh, I can't turn the camera any further, so it has to be that way because that's the rest of the level. Revealed. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. Barrage, 3 to 5 damage, 5 range. Tools are torn into a deadly whirl, rendering targets in a nearby area with their tooly teeth. Not all mystics are deep readers, some find other purposes for books. Yeah, but I like books, so let's not do that. Let's use the workbench. The object you're interfused with has an ability you can use. Different kinds of objects do different things. A serpent of animated fabric wraps around an enemy, hobbling it and squeezing away its life. Grain snake time. I ween. That's cool. That's a cool mechanic. I dig it. You're a wizard, Bubbles, indeed. Comrade Bubbles has grown stronger. As a mystic, Comrade Bubbles has acquired the knack for interfusing their spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. Naturalist. Advanced interfusions. Plant. Vine wrench. Tree. Passive upon interfusing with a tree, enter grey plane. Active. Tree call. Archers. Comrade Bubbles bonds with the earth and summons from seedlings and silt a wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemies. Indignants. Comrade Bubbles' presence is charged against their foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with them for any reason. Oh, we'll go Naturalist one up. Not to be confused with the Naturist. Very much not to be confused with that. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Comrade Bubbles moves quietly, sensing their way in the dark. Daylight lands on their wrist. Cool wind soothes their tired eyes. I'm still allowed to live. Hey chat, am I still allowed to live? Please let me know. They close the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a person's born with that might blossom in their life when they need them? Maybe I can't know. But I can already feel the responsibility. Comrade Bubbles! I should plumb the depths of this power, but safely, I suppose, and out of sight. Comrade Bubbles, you alright there? Hey, Comrade Bubbles, something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day, and I'm in this border I'm next to, and they barely survived. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Door Lizard. It burned? Garoo! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. Okay. Just drop that one. Okay, cool. Where do I go now? You've discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. Let's go. Attack! Choosing danger. There's many ways to cook an egg, but let's unify our approach as much as possible. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Door Lizard. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Clatter. Who feels confident in their bones? Got a good, easy plan. Sure, well... back at my house is pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you, plus courage. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Or oh, we're going with courage. We're going with courage. Of course we are. Courage. All heroes. Plus 2 damage per potency for 3 turns. Foe cards. Raccoon 1. Scrambling through shadows. Its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. Row 1. Hooves thrown sloppily around. Yeah. Action points. Each hero starts out with 2 action points. Every turn, different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn, requires 1 action point, ends the hero's turn. Okay, so standard kind of, if you attack, you end your turn. Tactical RPG. Single action costs 1 action point. Swift action, free once per turn. After a swift action is used, all that hero's action. Swift actions, free action costs action points. Okay. Tentacles. Okay, I can infuse with that. Very good. Can infuse with that. Okay, well, Lance, you are like the door person, so please open the door for prizes. Can I? Okay, so I think I can only interfuse with things I can see, which totally makes sense. Nope, it was barrage. Oh gosh, AoE, yes. Give me them red squares. Is there anything better than 82, 86, 72? There is not. Throw tools. I threw tools. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Can you believe? 100%. Yeah, we'll take the guaranteed hit. Wait, a guaranteed hit in a game like this? What is this? Okay, that's annoying. Less annoying because it triggered that. I win. It's not XCOM? No, it really isn't. You found Brawl Guard, Tier 1 Warrior Armor, Armor 2, Stun Chance 10, Dodge 5, little more than a combat harness with studs all over the vital bits. This traditional brawler set is intimidating but also freeing, allowing the warrior to become an elusive terror. Replace Humble Beginnings. It's just a straight upgrade. As in Humble Beginnings, I guess. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Their calm exit to death is the most haunting thing. Sorry, it's Starscream, isn't it? It's really like, their calm exit to death! But I'm not going to read like that. It feels like they're suffering. Sick. I wouldn't have thought us three... I wouldn't have thought I alone could have faced what we... Yeah. Day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I wish we'd get a storm. How dramatic this place would look. Someone's got to keep fighting. On our roads, our hills, and our wild places, the threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sound like you've thought about this. Name the company. Choose. We'll be called the Guild of the Dreaming Scepter. Well, how about the Riders of the Primal Saber? Maybe the Peerage of the Toad. Or I could enter my own name. Menagerie of the Bubbles. Well, this is just the tutorial, but I guess I can mix it up for the next one. I was going to... I was going to make a tutorial pun, but I can't be able to think of one. We'll go with Menagerie of the Bubbles for now. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumours are rampant, heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of Menagerie of the Bubbles. Be remembered. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. This monster is now stronger. Leaves a trail of corrupted ground behind it when it moves. Estebanez, are you hosting? Are you hosting right now? Thank you. Cannot cancel. Yeah, that's fair. Morthagi, Thrixol, Gorgons. That, I guess these are tabs, maybe? Yeah. And then, okay, cool. I haven't met these yet. That'll be fun. But at least you can check that information. Legacy points. Get legacy points by taking new sites. You can spend legacy points to do the following things: recruit heroes, build new stations, cancel calamities. Spend them wisely. Securing sites. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Things returned to their rightful purpose. The site can provide resources now. Yeah. Choose. Investigate thoroughly. Catalogue everything. Burn what's not useful. Get it shipshape. I will investigate thoroughly. I assume there's some time pressures. Ah, right. Countdown to calamity. Got it. Thorough delving through the mysteries of Weird Fox Finger has proven rewarding. Solid work, team. Weird Fox Finger will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, ingots, and spell threads. I found Suncedar Belt, a coloured leather belt with a gleaming buckle. You know what, Flux, you can wear that, why not? We're all going. Hogseeder's stand has been revealed. Skullfen Smithy. Sure, why not? I don't know what any of these things mean, but it's the tutorial. I'm assuming it's going to be simple enough. All the sweltering stars. Stars climb high tonight. Oh, are those ones ours? I've always climbing around our little stars. It's a good omen. If it's omens, see if one of them wants me to sock your ear. Yep. I just like to give a little nod to what I don't understand sometimes and listen to the world when it whispers. That's good, if it gives you confidence. I'd just say, don't trust omens over much. Shooting star. Choose. Reminds me of, can I still remember the story? Is this your sign? My guardian is my guides. Maybe I do wonder. Does he see something I don't? This has the better chance of success. Gazing up a long while, Lance sighs to see no familiar shape among sprays and constellations. Nothing he knows a name for. No point to pin a dream on. Well, the comet's not an everyday thing, at least, so there's something to mark the night. Damn it, Starscream, you failed. You have failed me once more. We search and we search, for reason and meaning, we ache and wander. But meanings are often as faint as the greyest glimmers behind the darkness. Stoicism, all heroes plus 1 armor and warding. Okay. Okay, there's nothing behind there. Hey Lance, how do you feel about entering the room? I'm gonna deal with that room first, I think. Stick comrade bubbles there, and flux there. Okay, Lance, open the door. Open the door. Okay, they're all there. That's a problem. Right. So I can't attack, apparently. Guess there's nothing in range. But I will Guardian. Interfuse! I can't see anything to interfuse with apart from the step ladder, which explodes. If I move here, though... Okay, that's just not something I can interfuse with, I guess. Splinters through the wall. Silk Step. When active, with an elusive step, Flux slips into grey plane. While grey plane, she's hidden to enemies and her attacks ignore armor. Okay. But I have to move. Do I have any 100%? I do not. Let's see how this works. Lance, your armor. Okay, so that's corrupted, so I probably shouldn't stand on that, huh? If I Guardian and then come up behind and interfuse, flare, blind nearby enemies. Yeah, sure, we'll go with the forge. Why not? Discus. Stone disc launched enemy and ricochets another enemy doing half damage. Legally obliged to say nice. Okay, they're both 69 to hit, but this one ricochets. Or not, I guess. Man, that's 75% chance to hit, huh? Real big fan of that. Strike him down. But is the tile on fire now? Because it kind of appears to be on fire a little bit. Yes, I go there in case it comes back around. Okay, it was on fire. Good. What is this? Stone tentacles? Or... oh, the same thing. You're on fire again. Slash dead. Never mind. So, I wonder why Flux got 4 XP the other time. Only... everyone's got 3. Anyway. Flashy cloak that shimmers in the sunlight. Well, I feel like stacking defenses on my melee character is probably the best way to go forwards, so we'll do that. Okay, that's fair. Secure the smithy. Our job isn't done to have restored what our enemies left in tatters. Take my time again. Oh, you can see the FPS now through the bottom of the jar of shame. Thorough delving of the mysteries of Scalfie and Smithy has proven rewarding, and now it's on to the next challenge. 3 ingots from the smithy. Again, if it's armor, it's going on. It's going on Starscream. Let's go. What is this? An Eden stone. Interesting. Lumash Timberland has been revealed. Let's go. And the deep caverns beneath running past dam. Flux, keep up. Sorry, I don't like it here. It feels as if, I mean, it says I feels, but it feels as if the cold of these rocks permeates my very soul. Besides, the torches are all up in the front. It's hard to see where I'm... Whoa! Whoosh. Ow. What? Where? Wow. What is that? How long has this been down here? An extraordinary stone surrounded by ordinary rock. It's jammed in there pretty tight. Choose. I should probably leave it be. I pry it out, I can set it free. Rash decision. I'll just get my knife in under there. Something's wrong. What's... What was... oh dear. Flux, there you are. Where did you... what happened to your face? I'm not... There was this gem in the statue. It seemed wrong, somehow, to leave it here. Well, whatever happened, the Gorgons must have heard that scream. Form up, they'll be all over us now. Oh dear, did I make a mistake? Whoops. Okay, I'm in a good position. Try and hit 2 of them. I hit 2 of them. Should probably have moved before doing that. I'll say it. Are no mistakes, just twisting the tail. That's a good way of looking at it. Dang it. That's okay. Stop throwing tail spikes at people. It's rude. If I go with... Can I not do that again? You can click on the character portrait to see more in-depth character sheets that will impact the ride gem has. Oh, right click. Okay. Other abilities. Crystalline. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Gem Eye. A coloured gem replaces Flux's eye. Plus 6 stun chance. Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't tell you how much experience you need. I'm not going to follow the wiki link. Anyway, back to Comrade Bubbles. Can I not get 2 of them? Again, nice. No. But it should die at the start of its turn. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack that turn. Oh, and you auto crit. Well, you auto hit. I mean, it's a waste of damage, but I wanted to see how it worked. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm hurting. I am hurting. And I'm too close to use that. Okay. I'm a backup. And then I'm gonna do that. Curse you, high dodge chance. Curse you. I could have swapped it with my spoon. You're not wrong. I forgot I had the spoon. I'm a real big fan of the infusing. Right, please don't go for Comrade Bubbles. Whew. Some scenery grants cover. Scenery that gives partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. Attacks passing through the scenery have a chance to damage the scenery instead of the unit. And the graphic updates to reflect that. That's really cool. And you kind of hover over it and it tells you. Oh, I was like, why is it so dark? And then I realized I stole all the fire. That makes total sense. Oh, Naturalist Infusion. Yes, that's me. Please. Ah, it moves it. Gotcha. Who needs a spoon when you've got the power of hentai on your side? I mean, what? Mace. A well-made mace. Individual strikes with his dark blue mauler, knocking the foe to another tile, doing additional damage equal to a distance knockback. That seems like a pitchfork replacement, if I'm being honest. Although, it doesn't have the range. Let's give it to Flux. We'll keep that as the name. Whew, that was close. Thanks for blowing our cover. It was not my most articulate moment. So, now what? I don't know, it feels cold, I guess, but it seems like normal. Guess I'll learn to live with it. Who knows, maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Just try to keep up next time, okay? I should probably take my wellness break, thinking about it. Calamities. Your enemies... Oh yeah, put the strategies after every fight. Extra stuff in the Gorgon deck. Secure the dam. Again, investigate thoroughly, because it gives me time to heal. Infested tiles are unsafe. Infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, and over time will spread and turn into an incursion. You can clear infestations by taking out the source by sending a group of heroes to patrol the site. But I'm still happy with doing this. Want my health back, and it kind of need it back. And we get hot wooden fabric. Moon Willow Cloak. Extra speed. So I guess you can have more than 5 heroes, but you can only have 5 in a party. A scar in the prairie widens into a misty vale, and Flux finds herself exploring a marshy little woodland. Dragonflies garble the air with their wings and whirs. In a lot of ways, our minds are like these landscapes. We're all pitted with darknesses that our thoughts can sink into, but there's beauty, even in the strange and murky, dangery parts of us. From the tall-headed way you walk, you seem like you can reason odds. Whoop. Startled me. Sorry, a Flux. Too much in your thoughts, huh? My name is Junior Elkingard. Some there are that call me Lucky Junior, or the fortune-throwing lady. Some just call me the Gambler. Lots of names for someone to carry around. They can be awful heavy on a person, names like those. Is that why I'm finding you in a place like this? You're getting away from the world? No. Got a family to hurry back to. It's not a dangerous marsh and it's the straightest line. Junior produces a small box branded in bright brass. Behold! She sets it on a stone. A chance meeting reminds us that chances are fleeting. Here's a little betting box. How about 2 strangers wager together in the wet marsh? The game is guessing what's inside, and your word is your wager. You'll pay what you say. I'd guess something worn, a trinket, in a box, maybe some precious materials, the essence of life itself, or nothing. Oh no, we're going to go with a trinket. We've got decent odds. A trinket, you say, or some worn article, like my son's cedar belt here. Open it then. Flux flicks the lid open, thrick, and spies the small treasure nestled inside. Truly an extraordinary guess. That seemed logical, assessing the box size. Sure you want to part with it? You wagered and won. That's the rules. Also, it wasn't something I cherished. Warrington Grey Falcon off a local legend. OBS, don't do this to me. Don't do this, OBS. YouTube. OBS has decided it no longer wants to stream, so I'm waiting for it to disconnect and reconnect. Or just to reconnect. There we go, there's the disconnect. Apparently reconnection was successful. There we go. Winnington Grey Falcon off a local legend had a bet on who could throw more bread in the other's mug. Hey, what's your name? Did you say it? Flux. Isn't that a waste of beer? Of course not. We drank it afterwards. Fare you well, Flux. May fortunes find us on a drinking bench someday. Scarf of Attunement. What is potency? I'm assuming it relates to damage. Damage added to interfusion attacks also factored into some abilities. Well, it's going on comrade balls then. I do like the... Oh, sure, I'll spend a legacy point. I've got 5 of them. 9 of them at this point. People's needs are our needs as well. We should help as we can. Grey Falcon's tailoring families have selected this spot for an outfitter or a weaver works, or even a well-removed tannery. Any of these would help the provincials prosper. Stations provide resources to the enemy's chapter. Spend resource to upgrade weapons and armor. An outfitter provides hide of fabric. A weaver works provides 2 fabrics. A tannery provides 2 hides. Ooh. Let's go with hide and fabric. Calamities. Your enemies advance their plans over time. I guess I'll cancel that. And that. Let's get rid of the extra damages. And then continue. Outfitter established. Linne Outfitter produces hides and fabrics. And then scout this one to prevent the incursion, or whatever it was called. Flux was running out of good books to read. I'll take the opportunity, why not? Library of Light. Shelves are all familiar to Flux wherever she has time to find them. Books are old friends. They know her touch and the timbre of her sighs, the clomp of her pacing, ply of her fingers. Digging up this library walled away inside a ruin, there was no question where she would spend the summer. Unfortunately, she's fallen into a rut of reading she can't climb out of. More of the same. There's those piercing green eyes again. And of course, her coy smile. Oh, hey chat, if you're... or YouTube, I guess. If you're looking for a very thirsty young adult book to read, highly recommend Aurora Rising. It's got a prominent point of view bisexual character. As I say, it's extremely thirsty, and it's pretty good sci-fi as well. It is a young adult novel, so it's a bit tropey, but I mean, it's still worth reading, I'd say. It's kind of weighty at 400 and something pages, so if you prefer thinner books, you know, that's on you, but it's your decision to make, sorry. But yes, Aurora Rising, very worth reading. Always, it's also thirsty, but not sexual, because it's a young adult book. Always her auburn hair, her piercing green eyes. Hey Flux, you want to see this. Another grizzled veteran showed up, seriously? Hey, it's narrating what happens. For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled? Oh, Lance, I was reading. I know what reading is, Flux. I can also identify when someone's bellowing it to themselves like a lunatic. What are you doing here? Looking for something fresh and original? Prepare to be disappointed. Flux reshelves the offending novel. I'm looking for you. Oh, me? Well, prepare to be disappointed. I mean, you're right there, though. Anyway, look, I was nosing around in here the other day, and look what I found. Saving the little book from a damaging fall, she glares at Lance and then opens to the marked pages. Library of Light. A map to the... It's fake. It must be. Even I know it's just a story. Are you really this stubborn? We're talking about your dream, aren't we? Choose. Well, I guess we shouldn't rule it out. I'll get my gear. I don't know. Ugh, let me finish the Swords of War first, and of course the sequels. How many are there? Like 16? Oh, we're going. We're going to the Library of Light. Let's go. Okay, this is some way back. The story continues. Old Pen Shop Winnell, a wise woman who lived in Skybarrow, told me this. Every worthy legend has 100 good variations. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was mortared together with magic, built from bricks cut off the moon. Most say the Emberwold sorcerer, Kari Wester, brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that a great many mystics helped him, and he promptly chained them all to a volcano afterwards and sent them into space. And that is now the Comet Mestitus. In some stories, he ends up shouldering an eternal debt to some lostling or nether beast. That comes with awful interest, I'm sure. There's the one where he visits the spirit realm. Don't remember why. I don't think anything happens. Maybe he just wanted to visit. There's many versions of Kyrie, but I prefer the stories that paint him human. The stories have always been like starlight, scattered and small and uncertain. But bound with this magnetic gram that draws the fragments together, becomes this single childish hope, this enduring, embarrassing sense of what if? Can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books, every volume that's been written, every scroll, every epic. They'll arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? A flowering conversation. The fire is high, and their differences seem tonight like strengths. The night gives them courage. But the next morning they'll reach their goal, and find it guarded. Dun, dun, dun! All heroes. Gonna head off. A shame because I really like the game and love your reading of it. Enjoy the rest of the game. Thanks for being here, Kids Fists. Hopefully you can swing by on Friday when I play more of this. But have a good time. I'm glad you're enjoying my reading of it. Hill Guardian, a ponderous bulk that moves with an unexpected delicacy. Oh, I'm there also, I guess. There's the Guardian. If I move here and then interfuse with a tree, my naturalist infusions. Now I'm in the grey shade. Oh. So tree call or pin? Oh, I guess the pin would probably be the best plan. If I move over here and get into position and then stand here. What is this? I should have checked this before. I'm just Guardian. Hey, can I tree again? Is it dead? I defeated the Guardian. Go me. Fist pump in victory. Lance Starscream is now Bloodhorn Warrior. All those stats go up and I choose an ability. Stalwart. Okay, armor, warding the speed. Let's put combat, extra armor and warding to protect himself from nearby ally. Let's go with Tinker as a get out of jail thing. Sturdy belt with runes. Health goes down, block goes up. Cast on the buckle. Well, I guess I'm wearing a new belt. That's 2 times you owe me your life, Flux. Got it. I'll mark it on this stone. That way you can come back here and count it whenever you like. That's not what I... Oh. What, me? Kyrie Wester rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways the traveller would be able to locate his library. There's the saying, ever a north-pointing compass tells you its own truth, ever a stranger tells you hers and an enemy someone else's, but ever a good friend lies. Right, good, so the standard gibberish. What's the second way? Just how big it is. The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight playing for a frozen ballet of crammed shelves. Look at the carvings on the wood. Every space is crowded with volumes. Where old words gather, young hearts bloom. This is what dreams look like. Could you even dream this? The library was a dream. That's how it began. Why I studied magic all my life? Same as every magician. I wanted to make my dreams real. I didn't understand then. When dreams come true, you may find yourself buried in them. More than ever, you begin to long for sleep. The library was a dream, and that's what it must remain. Those who leave it will never find their way back. Ah, so don't leave it, gotcha. Many days later, Flux, we need to leave, Lance. Don't be stubborn, you old... oh. Something I realised, I guess. I'm not sure when. A long time ago, maybe? Grand times I spent with books, times I was alone with a novel and a window and a rainstorm. I'm glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere and matter to no one. But I think that could be the next dream for me. Flux, what if you can't go back? In stories, isn't that the rule? That you can only visit it once? You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies, fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is... it's time I start putting life into my own words. Hell yeah, chat, you go out and write the stories you want to read. Flux has grown stronger, plus 10 retirement age. Oh dear, that doesn't sound great. Through shot. Flux fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target in line, dealing -1 damage to the second target. Aid. Once per combat, grant an adjacent target through temporary health, remove negative status effects. Extra armor and warding, plus 30 dodge against ranged attacks. Ooh, extra temporary health. Why not? Okay, so this is the objective, I guess, but I'm down here and this is right here. Let's go this way. Let's try and stop infestations. Rosenless wood has been revealed. Let's go. Attack. Mark of the Times. Place was in working order last fall. Rumours are true. Something's happened. Way over is down here. They cross a sturdy bridge just downriver and approach their destination from the back. The structure appears solid, but the water wheel's clearly busted. A stack of cut wood shows no moss growth. You realise it's still inhabited, right? Show some awareness and arm yourself at least. All's fine. This is my mill, travellers. The mill keeper rounds the building with a newly filled jug. You out here hunting or what? Hunting's one way to say it. I had word of trouble with some of those bone metal things. Multhargi's what they're called. Right, a lot of power in words. Multhargi then. Yeah, they did for my old water wheel. Pulled all the iron workings. Methodical. So, but come inside, my arm's tired. Multhargi first appeared, I don't know, a year, maybe a year and a half, first sighting? Never went out of their way to kill folks. The mill's stark. A half-gone flour bag slumped on the floor, mostly bare shelves. A lone book stands open to a page about the ancient mortifices. Mortifices? But then folks started getting in their way. Not on purpose, just living their lives. Mark of the times, I suppose. Living as we always have is good enough to get us killed or sent running. No remorse in those things. Multhargi, I mean. No remorse at all. But you're still here. Likely they interpret the collateral effects of the folks living around here as interference. I thought I'd learn about them. Bought the old book you see there. All it's shown me is... I'm in over my head. We all are. We're drowning out here in a flood of old world terrors. Vulnerability is often the most important lesson. I'm at the point of just... packing up and running, right? You folks look like you've seen some things, so why don't you tell me? Should I stay? Should any of us? I hate to say it, you should go now while you can. Keep your home, rebuild, you're under our protection now. Clearly we are heroes. Look, we'll take back these woods, this river. There have been families along these banks as long as there's been music in the world. I think we have to fight for a place like that. Flux and the rest of us have gotten through a lot. Don't abandon everything, not until you give us a chance to save it. You're serious, huh? We're here to wipe them out regardless. Well, the folks around here will certainly know your names. I'll stay, as long as I can. I look forward to telling the story, how you came here first and how the light shone in your eyes as you left. But assured like it if this story ends well. For all of us. There are times we draw close to an ideal. Heroism, I suppose it's called. Moments like these will echo long after we die. Or do I sound boastful? Shh. There's movement over by those trunks. Let's be on alert. Or on the alert, sorry. I will do this one and then have my wellness break. It really throws me off when I finish this game in the middle of a stream. Okay, that's okay. So, Watchman. Ratcheting neck swing around as its armoured body roves, keeping uncompromising vigilance. Sommelier, hissing tubes, a gulping pump. It teeters forward on spindly legs, trailing virulent vapours. Spectic, gears creak and knuckles crack. Its one grappling claw reaches and strains. Okay, so... I guess there's a neutral stone spirit as well. None of them are clustered. That's annoying. There must be two in there. Okay, can I get this tree? I can. I can also get this cart. Ah, bushes and rocks, perfect. And dead. The moment I did that, I was concerned it would explode on death. I'll be honest. Oh, defeat all foes, catch the spirit, 4 turns left. Again, all I'm covering with my webcam is the like combat log. You're not missing anything. Whoosh. Invisible. And I have the range for this. Okay, I should have just gone to Guardian. Okay, well I'm gonna go and... I'm gonna deal with this first, I guess. Why can't I not attack you? Because I had them all. You really are one of the stone spirits, aren't you? Thank you for being a steward of this land. Bree, bree. Choose. Enchant tier 1 Great Spear or Legacy Point. Oh, well, enchant the spear. Here is my magic pitchfork. You found Woglance. Shreds 1 armor, pins all enemies in the 2 tower radius. Yes, please. I'm happy to keep it called that. Okay, so you really want to keep... You really want to chase those. Interfuse. Splinter Blast. God, I love counterattacks in games like this. They're so useful. Okay, so I can only assume that there's 2 more in there. So we'll stack up on this doorway and then open it next turn. F. And... Hey Lance, do you want to open the door for us? Revealed! Okay, so that's got an 88%, I'll take it. Man, they don't have much health. I can get here. Interfuse with the boiler. Set that on fire. Nice. Counterattacks OP. Counterattacks OP! You know what? I'm just going to see if I even need to. I do not need to. Do not need to move. Found Hurl Axe, offhand. 2 throwing axes that shred armor and deal damage. Use twice permission as a swift action. Give it to me. Give it to Comrade Bubbles as a throwing axes as a backup option. We will now secure Melly's pillar thoroughly. And we get hides, ingots, and spell throw. Owl Wise Talisman, an ancient charm to hang around your waist. That's potency, so it's going on me. And now I have to go all the way up here. Scout. It takes so long to get there. Another calamity on the way. Please hit me up with that good stuff. I don't have that. 9. I'll spend 2 again. Let's just stop extra damage. Granny Noya has been revealed. Interesting, that's... Oh, they're impassable, that's why. Okay, must achieve other objectives first. I don't have... Oh, clear all hostile sites. I guess it's this one then. Hope everyone's enjoying this. I'm having a fun time. This might be one of those where I do like a campaign or 2 and then come back to it at a future point just for the sake of channel growth. So 2 hides and spell threads, I assume. But I'll definitely do at least one of the one of the non-tutorial campaigns. What about the pink-hearted towering trees? What about the wandering warbling river? What about the dandelion laughter of spring? I have seen the end, watched it come and watched it pass many times. I know something of what lies ahead. Lance and Flux wait for Comrade Bubbles to come up the road. Taking shelter in an abandoned place, they've chanced on another traveller. I imagine the end, sometimes. Then you are already weird, next to those you deem friends. Weird is a word only cowards revile. I've said so before. But cowards swing swords that cut, deep as hero blades they sink. Rain chatters on the thatch. Am I enjoying the game? I am enjoying the game very much. It ticks all of my boxes. It's fun, it's narrative, character-driven, like choice consequences. Tactical RPGs, I like seeing. I like seeing splash attacks. I'll be honest, but because there's a lot, because it's you know, like there are 5 campaigns and this is the tutorial and it's kind of long. I have to consider the channel as well. I see things written in the turning of storms, and silver wet letters and shaking pages of rain. I read of dreams left behind this yondering. I read of dooms the years intend. I read until my eyes shine and my stomach roars. I have read of you. I know what you are meant to be. Cool. I find the ropes of fate not tied so tightly for those who test them. No one demands you believe. You must only endure what happens. The old storage building smells like ancient hay, moist rock, and the burning pine pitch of their torch. The woman's robe moves like it's a part of her. She shrugs. Flash! Fortunes were given to crows to tell, and crows were kind enough to share their gift with witches. A witch, well paid, shares fortunes with the way blind. Rumble. Choose. Would you take a drop of my blood, mysterious lady? I dream of black winds and a questing path. We're not mushrooms. Gloom and shadows won't help us. Oh well, you're not turning into a mushroom, but let's take the crow. Then you already glimpsed the form your roving spirit must take. You have seen it in your sleep, and it will not shatter you. Yes, I do. I walk on my feet, but my feathers feel the wind in them. You go winged, but never flying, fast, but rarely fleeing. Your wander leads you to things you never thought you chased. Yeah. Lance, I doubt you understand why you're moving towards her. The rain will pause in the morning. Do not worry much, for you will love yourself, lonelier though it may make you. There was a queen, too, in my dream. She halts momentarily, the stillness of a startled bird. Is he hitting on the Crow Witch? Some dreams are only flights of fancy. The night elapses. The rain sounds like a river of dragonflies flowing by. Snoring thunder is occasional and soft, growing ever more distant. Lance and Flux sleep at some point, taking turns. The woman walks out into the pale pre-dawn. Without a sound, or a pain, or any observed moment of metamorphosis, Lance wakes up, bewinged. They'll continue on to shiniest style. Cool. Hey, Flux, there you are. Lance with you? Couldn't find you in the rain, had to camp. And now Lance has wings. Oh, I didn't read the things, I'm sorry. I'll click on the cards. What was it? It was a Bogmore. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Can I get the text? I guess not. I'll have to see if I can get it in game. Okay then. I guess his movement's increased because was it right click? Yes. Crow touched. Lance's inner crow is showing. Crow wings. Lance has a pair of crow wings. +1 speed, +10 dodge. Great. Okay, this isn't going to be fun. Yeah, there is. I guess this is the safest, right? Because this is more of the room they have to... Okay. Oh, I can click on characters as well to select them, but I can't move them if someone else is moving. Welcome back, Unstable Days. I have 1 point left, right? Oh, no, I have both points. Guardian! You see here, I got replaced? Yes, it did. It really did. Nope, please. Oh, I should have done that. It's a tree. Oh, that's tentacles, never mind. Oh, that's a better chance to hit. Well, that was pretty useful. And I can see the Rager. Oh, 100% to hit. Oh, that's a problem. I am enjoying it thus far. I just mentioned that this might be one of those games where I like do a bit of it because it obviously has multiple campaigns. I might do like one campaign, play something else, and then come back to it a few games down the line, just to keep momentum on the channel. That seems useful. Please hit. Because it seems a bit slow, which is totally fine by me, but obviously, hopefully attracting people to the channel as well. But as I've said multiple times, this kind of game's my jam, and the art style's amazing. Really reminds me of Card Hunter. For whatever reason, I'm always nervous when I make a recommendation. No, I can see why. Yeah, it reminds me of a game called Card Hunter. That's free actually, but it's a similar idea. Except even more overtly a tabletop role-playing game, like Pastiche. Let's get you into position. Let's get out of the corruption. And Why? I guess there's no target for it, so I can't use it. A good cover, so I'll just stand here for the walling benefit. And wait. There's my legacy point pool coming along. I think I have 7 legacy points. This is only the tutorial, though. I took you to a library. You went to the Library of Light. You can't go back there, but you went there once. Okay, Heroism. Once per combat, Flux gains 1 action point and attack actions only cost match points turn. Thornfang. Once per turn, Flux is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Quelling Moss. Physical attacks by poison as an action, toss a flask. Libraries are great. Libraries are great. I'm now Bloodhorn Mystic. Inspiration. Adjacent allies get a +1 bonus to spell damage and spell damage. Summon the tree. I can move an enemy. Ooh. Naturalist upgrade. It is identical. So I'll salvage it. The legendary warrior, Telis Hilling, said of choosing her battles, leave a field you're unafraid to look back on. We did that today, I think. You'll mock me, but triumph to me, it's too fleeting. I can't enjoy it. Also, Starscream now has wings, so he's closer to his namesake. I used to imagine I'd be a hero they'd tell stories of. You tend to forget that half the stories are tragedies. A day like this reminds me of both those things. Oh, I need to see my wellness break still as well. I just like reading and narrative. Okay, cool. Grand. 9 legend points. Legacy points. Okay, while this is paused, I'm going to have my wellness break. I'm going to hydrate, I'm going to have a snack, I'm going to stretch. Please, I encourage you to do the same. I've just realised I'm going to have to move the webcam cover. Oh no, it's there. So I'll see you in a minute or two. So far, I've been using the legacy points to deny damage upgrades to enemies during the end phase, and that seems to have been working out. I've been doing like 2 each time I do that. Anyway, let's secure this site carefully. What do I get? I get hides and spell threads. Ooh, grey bark, hunter armor. Made by sewing metal links in place into wool, then covering over with a hardened leather. Traditionally grey, this is the standard suit mail for most stationary marksmen. Speed goes down, armor goes up, dodge chance goes down. Nah, we'll salvage it instead. Pauldrons of Faith. Plates etched with botanical imagery. They will... Just a bit of extra health. And now I can assault this, right? Yes. Charge! Just teleport. None of us knew how to change the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them, that left them still. A stone sentence worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, the Eden Stone looks mostly intact. I do like how the art in like the cutscenes changes to reflect their equipment and wings in this case. This is New Angel Wraith. It's actually a good game. Also, hello. But we still should stay ready. Comrade Bubbles, anything? I don't know. You're right though, we should stay together at least. Personally, I'm not expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. Their approach to the town of Edenstone is completely silent. Boom. Oh, straight into it, huh? Ah, it's one of these. Still not sure if I prefer this or Fort Triumph, but this is still pretty dang good. Right, is there anything in this house? Absolutely not. Okay. Is there anything in this house? Nope. That doesn't look good. Petrified beyond our help now. The only annoyance with the crystal eyes, it changes depending which way the character's facing. It's a small thing, but still a thing. Yeah, I guess that would be annoying if I was... I mean, I'd obviously have more things to look at than... OBS, what are you doing? Please? There we go. I have other things to be looking at, so I've not really noticed it, but I can see why it would be annoying. Legasp. They are turned to stone. And now we see the stakes, don't we? Abominable. And how many more are there? There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. Hey, have you guys heard the story of the Garden of Souls? Whatever did this could still be inside. Guru. Okay. Well, positioning could have been better, I suppose. Oh, right, I don't have full 360 control. This isn't good. In fact, this is the exact opposite of not good. But what do they do? Let's see. Oh, right, they give me things I can possess. Egypt. Of course. Let's just put you up there, and hopefully... Oh, okay. We'll go with Guardian. Oh, I could have... I'm an idiot. Never mind. Please hit. I want to poison you. Yes! Damage over time effect. Oh, okay. Those wings are going to come in hella useful with the extra movement speed. We'll see how well this plays out first. What can wheat bundles do? Oh, they just explode? That's fair. Please. But you know what? For good measure, I'll do plants as well. Splinter Blast! Oh, that's going to destroy the plants now. I don't think this one through. And Guardian. The plot thickens. If I can kill that, that would be good. There is another door to that area as well. I think I'm going to send Flux around here. Just going to interfuse with this plant so I can get the naturalist stuff going. Then move there. And then wait. Right, what's knocking on this door? That's just a statue. Okay. I need it out here, ideally. Still can't see it. I'm just going to wall for the bonuses. Okay, you were supposed to come out. I'll be honest. It's Pride Month. Come out. It's the last day of Pride Month, dude. This is your chance to come out. Obviously, you can come out at any other point. That one. I saw it for a split. There we go. Nope, please. Can I not target it? There's. Oh, it's attacking itself. Interesting. Okay, I can't actually do anything while it's in that doorway, I guess. In which case, oh wait. Wait, and Guardian. I guess that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, I need to be in the doorway. Okay. Lay epic flank. Doors have health, and if it's attacking the door from the inside. Anyway, time to open the door. T. Still can't rotate the camera, which is annoying. Hang on, can I? Okay, so if I do this. It lets me select it. I'm so confused. Please. Okay, select the source. Select the target. Oh, it has nowhere to go. Gotcha. However, does that qualify for the... It does. Excellent. For the guaranteed hit. This vine is in the way. I may have messed up placing the vines. I'll be honest. I think I've bamboozled myself. So I'm just going to tinker and hope. And fire back. Let's see if I can do this again. So, select source. Nothing in range. Oh, I'm still technically confused over there, I guess. Right, let's get all up in its face. And dead. Ow! That's not what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to go for the guy in your face. How dare you not? Okay, so the infusion system not the best in this circumstance. Okay. Swap for free. As I'm still locked into being infused with these plants. Okay, I guess I'm going over there. Love the art style. Yeah, the art style's great, isn't it? Oh, I meant to say, babe, that Stardew Valley meets D&D thing. Oh no, I did tell you, never mind, ignore me. I did mention it's coming to the Switch when it's finished. I am silly. Doing my standard kind of cautious advance. Why did I do that? The only drawback I've found with this game so far that's really annoying me is I can't do a 360. This is all I can do. It's very fixed angle. I mean, it's fine apart from that, but I keep wanting to spin the camera around further than it lets me. Wait. And Guardian. And open door. Gorgon, shimmering fluidly, its silent, slithering approach fascinates the mind as it haunts the heart. And a spooky deer. Where's the deer? Okay. It's not visible wherever it is. Clearly the game does plan for mods at some point in the future. Probably write a campaign for game 2. Oh no, it does sound fun, and yeah, there's a lot of very visible mod support already. Interfuse. I need to be a plant for this. So. And I just back out. Okay, I'm going to light the lamp so we can see what we're doing. And then I'm going to strike. Oh, that was mean. Hey, plant. Oh, that was the wrong... I pressed the wrong button. Well, that's annoying. I pressed E, and I don't know why I pressed E. Death by plant. Okay, I've figured out how the plant system works. It's all good. I found a shield. Take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. Hey Flux, you're using a bow, but you can have a shield and gain the benefit of it. Oh right, from the maul. That makes sense. Rising Tide. Fear the ancient hero queen who reigns in salt-cold deeps. In cause of azure silence, in her spiral, she sleeps. Huh. No, that's not how it goes. It's certainly not your standard plough mule. The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... swipe! Not my pale flesh. I have seen that. I can rename gear. What I may do is have like a channel point reward. Once per stream, you can be like, name something after me. Maybe. No! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Comrade Bubbles like they're a straw doll, their weapons falling uselessly from their hands as it pulls them in. Comrade Bubbles, don't panic. A voice leaks from Comrade Bubbles' mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I don't know. I can make it die. You are not alike to us, weaklings and small minds. Stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives so noisy? Tell us what you want. We'll exchange it for Comrade Bubbles. Voice acting lessons. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon. The master Ulstrix has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Comrade Bubbles' ear. Stop! Flux leaps forward, her bow drawn back, an arrow knocked. She looses. Stop, I said. Kazaa! The arrow sinks into the great beast's neck. Comrade Bubbles falls free of its... something. It didn't load. As Lance rushes over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Flux supports Comrade Bubbles, helping them to stand. You're here, Comrade Bubbles. You're alright. Can I write the description of the gear too? Ooh, that's cool. A strange, stony affliction spreads from Comrade Bubbles' ear. Ooh. Comrade Bubbles? This isn't over. I saw its mind. The stone was in its claws. Comrade Bubbles takes the stone from Lance's palm, turning it in front of their eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epicrest. No, that's a D12, my dude. Each face is graven with intricate images. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epicrest. This town, Edenstone, these petrified people, even this monster. None of it matters. The Epicrest glistens sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master, Ulstrix, it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in the stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants and make sure it doesn't get it. Minus 25 charisma, plus 35 loner on me. Flux gets another 10 retirement age for a total of 20 retirement age. So, end of chapter. Based on your performance this chapter, you have earned 9 years of peace. Excellent. Your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. Ooh, do I get to get rid of one? Maybe not. Oh, I think that's signifying that's going. During the years of peace. Comrade Bubbles. The Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Comrade Bubbles' face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Edenstone barn. Flux was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. It's like it knows, dude. It's like the game knows. She would watch them stalk birds in the mornings and meditate on cycles of life and death. Lance spent a month tracking a golden stag. As he finally raised his weapon for the kill, the stag looked him straight in the eyes and laughed. Lance went home with a prize greater than any set of antlers. Comrade Bubbles fell for a shepherd they noticed in the hills. Hand in hand, they would follow the flock for hours in contented silence. Seems normal. I'm falling in love. Transformations. Advanced Fluxus transformations. Gemleg. Right. Passive. 0.3 speed, plus 5. Yes. You are going to turn into a golem if it's the last thing I do to you. Advanced Lance's transformation. Crow-legged left. Passive. Doesn't do anything. It's just visual. Aha! Gear upgrades. Can I... Real talk though, can I replace the spoon with something better than... Oh, it's classed as a wand, I guess. Good at serving people soup. I don't know why I think you can cast a spell with it, though. Okay, so I can't have another spoon, unfortunately. Good being a golem? Excellent. Ooh, that's all my heart would, though, for a better wand. The White Spell Witherer. Okay, first of all, can I do any armors? I'd like at least tier 1 on myself. Dusty Drab. It's a pretty standard set of heavy-duty clothing that's functional and sturdy, involving a short coat of thick woven fabric over a padded shirt and thick woven breeches. Or Heather. Okay, so this is tier 1. That's tier 2. Is this tier 3 then? Oh, right, so I see the stars. Don't worry about it. I see them now. Common design for clumsy and novice-level mystics who appreciate the fire-resistant properties of these treated fabrics for the excellent riddle pursuit of their work. Ember gown robes tend towards the simple. 0.5 armor, 2 warding, 1 spell damage. Okay, so that's better armor, but does less spell damage. I'm good with that. We'll keep that as is for now. As I say, I will do a channel point thing for name an item after me or whatever. Travel Traff, for the purposes of roaming the wilds, the somewhat haphazard assembly of furs and light fabrics won't stop too many arrows, but provides a great deal of mobility that will not go underestimated. 1 armor, 15 dodge. Made by sewing metal links and plates into wool, then covering it over with a hardened leather, traditionally grey. This is the standard suit to melt for most stationary mark. Oh yeah, we're going with the... Oh, my mouse is dying. Cool. Give me 1 second, I'll fix that. I'm probably not going to go with the speed loss, if I'm being honest. You're going to be losing speed by turning into a golem anyway, so... be 1 second. I feel speed is important as a hunter because it's going to allow you to get into position for the, ranged attacks you'll be making. Okay. So we're going to go with this. Why can't I make this? Oh, that's why. Nah, tier 1's fine. Tier 1's fine. Craft item. You also run away faster? Yes. Yes, you do. And that's already tier 1. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I feel like I probably should upgrade this. Say goodbye to the soup spoon. I'm making an actual wand. Black Rowan switch. And I can upgrade the bow as well. A well-made bow. Okay, I think we're good on this front. I assume staff just means I can attack from further away. Yeah, it does. Can I mouse over for... no, I can't. Okay, I'm just going to save my resources. If I find a... torch for light, I assume? Yeah. Throwing net. Variety of shields. Yeah, but he's got a two-handed weapon, so there's no point. Okay. New threats. Flux volunteered her 3 days to deciphering the Epicrest. This is true. Hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in her research slides into place. Legend begets legend. And she can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army, out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd look for an enemy first. People love to have someone to hate. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So, you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it, some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? I know. It's like spotting the ocean from a mountaintop and all the land between is mist. We'll navigate as we go. I was able to find other records of epicrysts. Rubbings. That was my first clue. An epicryst is like an ancient storytelling device. A way for telling a time-honoured myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places, Queen of the Seas? Oh, hey, it's hard cut to me and Ari collabing with Sea of Thieves. And, well, actually, our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. And it's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so... Plus, and I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but there's more Gorgon sightings than the past month. But now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed. Remember? All the havoc those things caused and we couldn't stop them? But we're ready this time, aren't we? We stand alone, in many ways. But we still stand. The shadows deepen. All monster groups run extra monster card in every battle. Okay, so fortifications. Ooh, recruit opportunity. Someone wishes to join the Menagerie of Bubbles. Who is the lucky wannabe subscriber today? Cost 3 legacy points. Yes. Menagerie of the Bubbles has reached Door Lizard. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Hey, Garissa, you're also a spear fighter, I see. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my mother was a renowned cowherd? Not because she was any good with cattle, but because she beat a bull god in combat and won her good fortune. And then Grandma. Legend is she threatened a flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Door Lizard. Which is why this town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. I've heard that story. The point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. It beats behind my eyes such that I can barely sleep these days. And so I've been searching for a chance, any chance to prove I belong to this lineage. Let me join you. Wow, no arguing with destiny there, I guess. Train her as a warrior, train her as a hunter, train her as a mystic. Well, Flux is nearing retirement, so I guess a hunter. Lancer's restless and follows a promising poster. Oh hey, opportunity, I'll take it. Can always come back. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Vroom, wobble. Wind drags on Lancer's clothes and the windmill roars. Go ahead, rowdy weather. Blast my path with your salty wind, I won't be deterred. With a last look at fading day, he goes in. An especially vicious gust fights him all the way to the entrance. Ah, the door. Lance pulls the door closed. The mill keeper's a woman named Luca. A stranger to them, she's provided shelter anyway, and now comes from her cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind, and wouldn't you know it, no grain to grind. Thump. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel's gnawing. Times like these I'd like owning a mill. But when the farmers bring their grain, that's the part I'd find taxing. Thanks for everything, Luca. Yeah, I mean, being a miller really grinds you down. I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Comrade Bubbles here has told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given, but are you two still set on staying just the night? Lance pulls out the poster he'd found pinned to a tavern door in Lithribers. Think you're a hero? Dreaming of glory? Subscribe to twitch.tv. Dream no more. I'm Astelera Brown, and I need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Astelera Brown. Think we need it elsewhere. And in the morning, they continued their journey to that place heroes forgot. In fact, Comrade Bubbles convinces Lance to return home. Wait for better. Oh, no, we're leaving. Right, I don't have a fourth hero yet because she's not prepared. This opportunity came up first. Running past dam, huh? How much further? We can't be in that big a hurry. This part of the world is full of tall trees. The earth smells like pepper and ash. Feral bellows occasionally echo and are answered with silence. The sun's not gone. Which is why it's a good time to pick our night spot. Comrade Bubbles, I should... There's something I've been meaning to say. For Megatron! Stab! Something bad? I don't plan on going back. To the Menagerie of the Bubbles. Not for a long while, and maybe not ever. It's been an Oh. I mean, you can unsub at any point, I guess. That's totally fair. It's been an enlightening, harrowing, joyful, grief-strewn road. I'm the stray who follows the hunter and learns to be a hound, but... Hey, that's tying in with my backstory. But it's hard. I've stayed doing the same thing so long now, the same way, calling the same place home, and I... A noise interrupts him. It comes from just ahead. A barking voice. A woman's voice. They approach a cluster of trees and find beyond it a clearing, a road, and a collection of interesting people. You know how often we get that excuse? You think we should keep your home safe and do it for nothing? Is that what you're saying? No, please. Isn't that the... With a confirming glance at the poster Lance has found and followed. Comrade Bubbles passes it forward. let me be clear. I don't... If you don't have the money, that's fine. It is. Sure. Sure, we're heroes after all. Just fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins prowl these hills, and they've been an awful Bernie lately, haven't they, Landfall? Right you all, Lady Estelera. Bernie goblins. Alright, yeah. This is all I've got left. My kids are gone. The old man offers the sack he'd been carrying. What's that? A bag? Bag of rice? Eek. You ungrateful codger. Fine. Keep it. But next time, it's double. Right? And it's coin. Or meat would be fine. The old man hefts the bag of rice, then heads down the road, slow and sad. Leave me to follow? Ugh, I don't know. What do they even do all day that they can't afford a little fee? I suppose we could pay him a visit. See if he was lying. Good day to you both. No closer now. What's the thing with you guys? Came a long way looking for Estelera Brown. Saw the... Ugh, we want to be heroes. Oh, did you see my poster? What a pose, right? Yeah, didn't I tell you that poster would get a couple? You're not going to make me put up more, are you? Hey, Lance, she thinks we're a couple. What do we say? I didn't mean it that way. Well, you look like you've got some danger in you. Come to the castle. We can talk. Need hero skills, though. Can you handle goblins? Can the hawk handle mice? Yes. I'm also a yes. Well, right, it can, by which I mean the already unpleasant day sours and fades. The road withers, but they're able to follow its ghost to a swampy compound among toppled stones. They don't look new at this. They're not. They arrive as dark sets in. Oh hey, there's Shaggy. It belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here. Louse scalps. We made it ours. You're not from the area? I was looking for you. I'm Corey. Comrade Bubbles. What do you think? Nice? Your castle? I imagine it's a pretty motivating place to live. It's a work in progress. This little operation you're looking at, it didn't all happen in a day, of course. A stairwell goes underground. Frog noise follows them down the damp steps. Took me a while to scrape enough brave souls together. What Mammy used to say. She said, "Tell me the name of a brave soul, and I'll ask what height to make the coffin." Oh, it was a carpenter as the explanation. They reached the foot of the stairs, a room thick with odours, stale food, dewy rock mould, brittle leather. But anyway, here's where we get down to business. Bedrolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liquor, and boiled beans. Estelera lights candles and douses her torch as she goes. Don't forget banditry. It honestly sickens me. We came here imagining a hero and found... Well, we found you. An aging bandit harassing an oldster. Lance. Oh, is it... You're going to lecture me, aren't you? It's not just the one old man, is it? It's all the people living here and around. You're taking their money. Food? That's our work. We collect a fee, and in exchange, we protect them from whatever. You think they deserve different? You don't think they'd do the same to me if they could? So don't live here then. I wouldn't. You're buzzards dressed in the plumes of eagles. That's enough of your mouth. What were you expecting? Fable pure knights, selfless noble bodies? It's nice for stories. Look around you. We live in the cell of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now there's just spiders. We're survivors. We do what we have to. Take when we have to. Speaking of, you've got some valuable pieces yourself. 45% chance to convince them to stop? Heck yeah. I like those odds. Crab may be tyrant of her tide pool until the otter comes along. Seriously, don't mess with otters. They will mess you up. That's not a tiresome way of speaking. Not at all. Tell me, truly, are all of you prepared to die for the coins you scrape from starving homes? The scraps you steal from shaking hands? To fight us in this moment and to die? because you won't win. Silence spills on every head, wavering and clinging as the light of those candles. But you'd really let us walk out of here? Sure, disarmed. Boss, it's not that we're disloyal or... Yeah, we just... Astillero lays her weapons down carefully, watchfully. It's fine. Do as they say. I don't know how you intend to stop us from coming back. Everything I see about you says you're not sticking around. But I suppose that's not for today. Today, you'll pat yourselves on the back. And why not? You did such good heroing. We will return here. We won't resort to words then. And unlike you, what we say can be taken for the truth. Sure. Flaunt your virtues all you want. Truth? You just got born in the right place. Lance and Comrade Bubbles watched the outlaws file from the room. That sort of went better than I expected. Seriously, yeah, I expected to fail that. Starscream coming in clutch there. Let's collect these weapons, give them to the locals maybe, or... Lance, what will we do? To make sure of... I mean, is there any way to... A moment, please. I'm Harla, so... Perhaps you see me as the termite asking you to let me into your house. I get that, and I understand if the things I've done and my associations leave such a stain on me that you can't believe my words. But if there's any truth in me, it's this. I want to be better. Please, bring me with you. Teach me. A long week later on a windless afternoon. Farmer's coming? No cart. Luca the Millkeeper squints as distant shadows resolve into shapes, some familiar, some not. Back with visitors? They'd love if I broke out the beer, I expect. And why wouldn't I? Lance and Comrade Bubbles bring the young Hala and her brother Corey into the Millkeeper's home. They drink and talk about what may lie ahead. It's good having the sky off them. It's good smelling, dry building stones and fresh flour. Corey, you sure? Why don't you come with me? Be a what? Justice fighter? Monster slayer? Nah, I'm good. Explaining her decision to her older brother, Harla convinced Corey to come along the road, at least until it's safe to split. Got our old lodge waiting for me now. I'll sweep the spiders out. Honestly, it'll be good knowing you're where you belong. I never had the... but wouldn't have felt good either, isolating you. That's what I want, my own time and solitude. Mood. And hey, that armor suits you. You'll do well. Got potatoes and market sausage frying up? Thanks, but you're doing too much. All you've told me and all I can divine about you, you'll always be needed elsewhere. Good folks are needed everywhere. I only help. I can clearly afford it. Oh, the food in the pan complains. Luca scoots back to her kitchen. Curry sits down his cup, slipping from the fireside and opening the door. I'll avoid that meal, if none of you mind. Don't like ground meat. Yeah, you... Corey? I'll at least see him on his way, I guess. Sorry. It's fine, take your time. Thump. Oh, they're dead. What's wrinkling you? Said you were leaving the company. For good. Guess it still got me thinking. I was talking about starting fresh, wasn't I? Some other place? Decided against it, though? I was going... somewhere, I thought, but really I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's your old thing. I know, they call it roaming want, travel longing, or also... Any of you not like pepper? Oh, oops, did they leave? Stepped outside. Seems like one plate less, though. You know, I grew up in a hard place. People that'd steal whatever they thought they could. Why do you think I ended up out here? There's those thoughts all over. Don't take it for granted, having a place to come home to. Having a community you've got faith in. That's what those people are missing. Sorry, Oh, yeah, sorry. Corey says thanks for everything. Think he felt guilty, like he didn't deserve to stay. Thump. Well, he probably knows better than we do, if that's true. I'll go finish up. Been another while to get things crispy. They stand around in thoughtful quiet. The sounds and smells of the Millkeeper's cooking are impossible to ignore. Stomachs roar. Comrade Bubbles plops a new log on the fire. Lance unrolls the poster that pulled him across the world. Though creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. If we're lucky, none of us will ever see Estelara Brown again. Or her lackey. Keeping it... Yeah, babe, I was trying not to make a keeping it crispy joke because I don't know if anyone will get it, but yes, they're keeping it crispy. Or her lackey, but if we do... He wads the paper into a ball. Crumple. And flicks it into the flames. Anyway, suns and moons go by in our lives. We'll never remember them all. In the moment you need to be a hero, it's the moment that opens in front of you. Keep thinking that, living it, and you'll be alright. Yeah, I was trying not to mention the plot to log on the fire thing. Legacy points. 1. And a new hero. Lance has grown stronger. Also has gained 10 to retirement age. Stalwart. As a swift action, Lance can enable disable Stalwart, which grants 3 armor and warding, reduces speed by half. Bard. Lance reduces the cost of recruit job by 1, plus 5 stunt. Oh, hello, Bard. Hello, hello, hello. He is now a Bard. We'll go back here to get my 4th party member. 300 days remaining. Garissa is ready for an adventure. She's now a greenhorn hunter. I think we'll go with through shot, and then if I get another hunt, what is Halla? Is Halla a hunt? Oh, Halla's a warrior. Oh, the backgrounds are color coded. That's cool. Anyway, this is what... Amber Goldenheart, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good time if you've been here a while. If you've just got here, hopefully you have a good time. I am unfortunately about to wrap up in a couple of minutes, but hopefully you come back on Friday when I stream again. So that's my objective. It is also infested, so it does buy me more time. I guess everyone. And then if I get another hero, because it looks like I can have maybe 6 or 7. I can split the parties. I can have 2 parties roaming the map. Also, they look like they're in a barrel. So at 10 AM over here, I hope time zones don't affect too much. Oh, it's 6 o'clock here, but I have a D&D game in an hour and a half, and I need to eat beforehand. You'd love to watch me play? I start streaming... Well, if it's 10 your time, it would be... 6 AM on Friday. But I stream for about 4 hours, so you're more than welcome. Do you need a valid reason? I hope so. Yeah, so I start streaming 6 AM your time, I guess, then. Strength 5. I have 5 heroes. This would lower that. I don't have time, unfortunately. I do need to eat for my D&D game. So I guess here we end the stream today. So I think based on how long this is taking, I might finish the tutorial and then do one of the campaigns. Take a break to play something else, and then come back to this to do another campaign. Take a break, do something else, etc. Just so that I can continue to grow the channel as well as play great games. I do have a YouTube channel. I do have a Discord server as well. The YouTube channel is for VODs because Twitch only keeps them for 60 days. And yeah, I do have a Discord server as well. If you want to hang out, you don't have to. You do not have to, but right, I accidentally cleared my cookies, so I have to agree to my own chat rules. That's the Discord server, and that's my YouTube channel. If you are interested, I recently, by which I mean today, finished playing the D&D Dark Alliance game that came out last week. I played it, so you don't have to. That's really all you need to know. Anyway, I need to get going. So, thank you for watching. I don't have time to agonize over a raid target today. I do apologize. I've really enjoyed this. I don't know where How Long to Beat got the 4 hours to beat the campaign from. Maybe that was the tutorial figure. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the cheers. All of that good stuff. Thank you for looking after me with the hydrates. I will figure out some channel point rewards for this game, as I mentioned. Probably maybe a once per stream redemption for, like name a character or an item or description after me or something. And also on Friday, the new community challenge will be live, which will be a cosplay stream. So that'll be contribute to your channel points to that. And then on Saturday, I'll be playing some Stardew Valley at like 9 or 10 my time, which is UTC +1 British Summer Time, for those of you who want to go and do time conversions if you're interested in that. But from me to you and your loved ones, well, one, I hope if you are a member of the queer community like I am, that you had a great Pride Month. If not, I hope you had a great month anyway. But you know, it's Pride Month, we get 1 month out of 11. I'll take that. Yeah, as usual, please do stay safe, please do stay healthy, and please do stay wholesome, and hopefully I'll catch you around.